So basically what we just wanted to do is just tell you a little bit about ourselves, the Market Dominators, what we do, who we are. And most people think we sell houses, because we do sell. A lot of them get sold in the process, being, you know, consistently ranked in the top 100 and top 1% of realtors here in Western New York. You know, it's interesting because we really don't sell houses. We really are, what do we like to say? We're
life transition specialists.
Yes, and that sounds a little corny, but let me explain. So, you know, there's only really about 6 or 7 reasons why people buy and sell houses. You have first-time buyers, you have second-time buyers, they grow their family, they need a house. Then you have people who, you know, they struggle and they go through a divorce, unfortunately, and the house has to get sold. You have people who, you know, they grow their family and the kids move off to college and their own lives, and they empty nest and they got to downsize, right? You have people that relocate because of a job, and unfortunately you have people who do pass and the house has to get sold. And then you also have investors. We don't really deal with investors a ton, but we really specialize in those transitions that people are going through in their lives, and we try to get behind those. That's the approach we've taken. The other approach we've taken is, you know, we've been very educational in what we do. And so, you know, if you want to speak to me, even our logo, you know.
Yeah, really. So the Market Dominators logo, if you look at it, there's a graduation cap on the very end of it. And that's meaningful. That's not just there just kind of for fun, but really we want to educate people and take them through the process of buying a home. We are all about not just customer service. Customer service is, you know, somebody in a cubicle sitting on one end of a phone taking complaints or calls.
Maybe in another country too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, even, yeah. And then and they're moving on to the next customer. Get them off as fast as they can and move on. We're all about client care, and we are really about partnering with people, stepping next to them hand in hand and walking alongside them as they go through this journey, which sometimes, based on where they're at in their life, it can be emotional. It can be a huge transition. So we're honored to partner with people, and we believe that when we educate them and when we walk alongside them, they're better after it.
Oh yeah, and you know, you bring up an interesting point, because we get to do what we do, and that's the kind of attitude we have in our approach. You know, at the end of the journey, when we get to hand those keys over, it can be emotional, and there's people who it takes them many months to get through the process, and it's, you know, sometimes a lifelong dream for them to have home ownership. And you know, people are going through difficult times in their lives at certain periods, and they need to transition. And so it's important that we get behind the people. The relationships is really the most important part of what we do. So preparing them from an educational perspective is absolutely key, because we don't make decisions for people. We want to coach them, train them, teach them, educate them to make the best decisions on their behalf as possible. And yeah, definitely at the end of the road, it's they're the better for it. They feel better about themselves.
They're empowered.
Yeah, they're empowered. That's a great word.
They did it. It was their decision. It was their goal that they hit.
Yeah.
We love it.
So listen, I'm John Spaschak, Associate Real Estate Broker with the Market Dominators at Keller Williams.
I'm Scott Katilis, licensed real estate salesperson with Keller Williams Realty.
And we are the Market Dominators. We are so